a gamble. Like, life can be so hard sometimes. Like, I literally had an anxiety attack over a job. And it's just so frustrating because at the end of the day, we need a job. Like, we need to be able to work to make ends meet. Money make the world go round, right? But see, I've been battling, because I have a work from home job. I've been battling so much with myself about whether I should, you know, continue with my job, because I got moved out of a role that I actually enjoy to a role that wouldn't have been my first go-to, if that makes sense. And it's just stressing me out because I really don't like change, especially when it comes to like my life and what I'm used to. So I've been battling, you know, should I continue with my job, or should I look for another job? I did have job offers that's not at home. The pay is less than what I'm making now when I can be at home. So I said, sit back. So I decided to keep my job, suck it up, even though I'm not in the role that I was in, that allowed me to make more money there. And decided through the stress, I'm just gonna keep my job. I had asked God the other day when I found out this information about my job. I said, God, show me a sign, because you know they say you have to be real specific in your prayers. I asked God, I said, God, if it's meant for me to leave my job and to step out on faith, allow me to see a pink car by the end of the day. So when I left the house, I was going to get gas, and I saw a pink van. It wasn't a car, it was a van. And for a long time, I kept saying to myself, okay, a pink van, it is just like a pink car. That is what I asked God for. So it's meant for me to leave my job and step out on faith. But y'all, it's like deep down, I knew that wasn't the right decision. I felt like that wasn't a decision. It seemed like every day I had loads of stress on me. Like, it felt like a burden was on me. Y'all, like, y'all don't understand. It's so easy to give up, but it's so hard to keep going. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to give up, but hard to keep going. But so today, I messaged my job, because I took a little LOL, a leave of absence. Because I do have, you know, the other health issues going on. So I took a leave of absence so that I can, you know, recover and figure out what I'm going to do. I woke up this morning, I checked my email, and all I seen was bills. Again, like I said, with my other job offers, it's like I would have had to work a little bit harder for less pay. I would have had to go outside my home to do that. Again, I probably would have had to pay babysitters and all of that, because my pride didn't want to accept a lower position than what I was in. So I had to make a big decision today, y'all, to go against what I want to do or what I need to do. And that's something that we have to figure out in life. Should we do what we want, or should we do what we need? Because doing what you want could cause you to lose everything or be stressed out because you did what you want instead of doing what you need and going against what God ordained for you to do. So going back to that pink van, it just didn't sit right because I kept questioning. And you know, if you know for a fact that was a sign from God, you would have known, like, okay, God, like, this is it. You would have felt differently from the way I've been feeling the past week, because I seen the pink van, but that's not what I asked for. I asked for a pink car. Yes, they say that God, you know, sometimes show you in a different way, but I was real specific. So then I go, when I messaged my supervisor today and let her know that I will be continuing with the job Monday. You know, basically I come off LOA Monday. As soon as I hit send, I kid you not, y'all, I felt the burden lift off of me. Like, I just felt like everything was gonna be okay when I clicked send. But then it all goes back to that pink car prayer that I prayed that I see that day, if it was meant for me to leave my job and step out on faith and figure it out from there. By me seeing a pink van, I felt like by it being pink, God was saying, you know, I hear you, my child. I hear you. But I'm not going to show you a pink car because it's not your time to move yet. You have to stay still. But I just want to let you know that I hear you. But it's not a pink car. It's not meant for you to leave your job right now. So that's why I feel like every day since I took the LOA and was debating on leaving my job, that's why it seemed like everything wasn't going right, because that wasn't what it was meant for me to do. So I go to say that I felt like that was a test for me, y'all. And I was actually going to fail my test because of my pride. My pride didn't want to go down a few steps. Because I was up here and I had to go down a few steps back to where I started from to have to work my way back up. So sometimes in life, y'all, we have to go back a few steps just to look and maybe appreciate where we were just at. You hear what I'm saying? And I'm still kind of iffy about, you know, the job. And then it's like, why do we have to stress about jobs? I want the perfect job. You know, I'm a single mom of 3 kids. I don't have a babysitter. I have, you know, family that helps me out. My dream is to be a content creator. I want to be able to create content, relatable content, educational content, something that can help you in life. Something that people can relate to. But seems like that's hard to do because people don't want to support you. But that's not why I'm dropping this video. I'm not dropping this video for support. I'm dropping this video to spread, basically to let everybody know sometimes you have to take a step back to end up where you need to be. And then when you ask God for a sign, don't question him when he don't give you what you was looking for, because it may not be your time to move yet. Sometimes you have to sit still. Y'all be blessed.